Coach, doubleheader sweep today. Offense really kind of caught fire there, really in game one, and then carried it over into game two. A lot of big hits, big moments. Something you guys had a lot of last night, but then really, I mean, the offense just kind of let loose today. Your thoughts on both of those games?
It's really good to see. We've known all year that we've got a lot of guys that can hit the baseball, and we haven't really played up to our potential most of the year, and a lot of that has to do with just guys just having confident at bats, trusting themselves, trusting their plan, trusting their ability to be aggressive and see the baseball, trust their eyes, being in the right mentality, being able to attack the baseball out front, and yes mentality, and shut it down when it's not my pitch, and not being passive, and not worried about making mistakes. I think we're at a point right now where guys are really starting to trust themselves. They're trusting what they see, trusting each other. They're doing a good job of picking each other up, communicating with each other throughout the game about what they're seeing up there. And when your offense starts to do those things well, you start to get deep into some at-bats. You start to, take good, aggressive swings when we're in hitters' counts and on good pitches to hit, and we're not chasing as many pitches. And when you're doing those things, you're going to be successful. And, we did a tremendous job of that all weekend. And, last night was tough. The guy they pitched was really good. Today, the guys that they threw, not quite as good as stuff as that guy. And our guys did a really good job of just taking advantage of what they gave us. So proud of our offense. Proud of a lot of our guys, man. It's, as you know, and we've talked about, it's been a lot of up and down this year. And we've had some different guys in and out. And we've got a lot of talent throughout the roster, and some guys that have had to kind of wait their turn have stepped up in a big way. And it's not easy to do that, man. When you're in a team sport, you got to be selfless, and that's so anti the world that we live in today. And these guys are that stuff's right in front of them each and every day, and they're hearing it, on social media, they're seeing it on TV, and it's all about me. And I think they've really started to embrace that, man, this thing's about us as a team, and whoever's going is who I'm going to get behind and trust, and I'm going to trust in myself when I get my opportunity. I'm going to continue to work while I wait, and to watch these guys mature throughout the year and start to take that approach. It's as a coach, you couldn't ask for anything more. So we just got to continue to do those same things over and over again, and I think we'll be happy with what we get.
Coach, one more before we let you get out of here.
Yep.
The pitching staff, I mean, you guys obviously going in, you kind of needed to stretch starters out. It's been a little hit or miss, a little banged up at times, but you get, the big start from Hector yesterday, but then Wyatt Wick comes in game two today, 7 innings, just 5 hits, no runs allowed, goes the complete game. And then Josh Pelfrey in that first game, four total innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Just talk about both those starters today. I mean, they did a tremendous job eating up innings, avoiding the bullpen and getting taxed.
Yeah, I mean, just throwing strikes, man, trusting their stuff, being who they are, commanding pitches in the zone, throwing the fastball to both sides of the plate. Kind of the same thing that we just talked about. Pelfrey started the year in the bullpen. He's been good for us on the weekend. He's gotten pushed up a couple weekends in a row as far as his rest time, just because of the pushback game against St. Edwards, and then the early games this week for Easter. Didn't have his best stuff today. But, man, that kid, he's mature beyond his years. Competes, works his butt off every single day. He's mentally ready to compete when he steps on the mound every time. And I think you saw that today, and I used him as an example in the meeting after the first game of, when you get in those moments and things aren't going your way and you're not feeling great and it's not perfect, and we play a lot of baseball games in the sport. We play a lot, and so you're not going to feel your best every time out, and so you've got to be able to mentally handle that and compete. And he did a tremendous job of showing our guys the way with that today. And then Braden Freeman has had some struggles, hadn't thrown a whole bunch until last weekend, got his first outing, struggled. Put him in there today and needed somebody to finish the ball game, and he found a way to get the job done. Started to settle in, which was awesome. And then obviously, we've had some guys go down, and so for Wyatt Wick to go 7 innings and go CG and save our bullpen for tomorrow is, I can't say how big it is. Same thing with him. Started the year in the rotation, struggled a little bit early, didn't throw for a while, got his opportunities out of the bullpen recently, threw really great, and then was absolutely tremendous today. So couldn't be prouder of our guys, couldn't be prouder of this team. Things are starting to go in the right direction, and so it's a credit to them and a credit to our leadership of just continuing to push, even whenever we're struggling, continuing to try to do the right things each and every day, and just supporting each other and, playing as a team. So.
All right, we're here with starting pitcher Wyatt Wick in game 2. Wyatt's complete game, 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Just tell me kind of what worked, what didn't work out there on the mound. I mean, you really just had it going all night.
Yeah, so the fastball worked good all night. That's what I focused on the whole night. And then early on, my changeup wasn't very good. Slider was okay. And then kind of the second, third, and the rest of the game, I kind of just found all my pitches and finally settled in and just threw strikes, and that's what did it for me.
You gave up 2 hits to just 1 hitter. That was the leadoff hitter, Torelli. But everybody else, I mean, just 3 hits scattered among the rest of the team. Was there something you guys figured out early in that contest, kind of keep them off balance? You know, you said you're working through the fastball. You said the fastball really worked. Is that something you guys just kept trying to do, pound fastball and go after everybody?
Yeah, so, I mean, getting ahead in every count helps. I used the fastball to get ahead, and everything else worked off that. The changeup worked off that. The slider was really good late, and so that's mainly what worked.
All right, we're here. Nathan Carriere, starting left fielder, both contests. Nathan, combined in the contests, you had 2 hits, but really the big one was the grand slam in the first game. Talk to me, bring me back to that at bat. What'd you see? I know you guys had tagged up the Eastern New Mexico pitching pretty well, but you guys found one hit. You found one hit, and you slugged right over the wall.
Yeah, it was good going into it. I had talked with Coach and just told him that I was going to try and, get up on the plate and get up in the box and try and pull it. I feel like that's a good approach for me facing submarine pitchers. And everybody was hitting up and down the lineup all day, which gave me the confidence to go in there and just kind of free swing. And, saw a pitch, put a good swing on it, and just let it happen,
Going back to last weekend, you've been just on a tear offensively. You're mashing baseballs left and right. Is there something you've done at the plate, kind of approach-wise or anything like that over the last few weeks? Kind of something a little thing you're working on here and there that's really kind of led to this, hot streak?
Yeah, I definitely think that what it really boils down to is we're just ordinary guys trying to do extraordinary things. And my ability to go in there and trust myself and my teammates trust me, and I really feel like they're feeding off of me, and the ability for us to go out there and put on a good performance each game is important to us. And win, lose, or draw, it really doesn't matter. But as long as we bring our best, we work hard. Like, those are the stuff that we try and hammer home.